Attention span. What is it really? And because, well, in consciousness, you can only really see was 200,000 bits a second and a 70 trillion. So anyone who thinks it knows everything's full of shit. Unless you got the highest sinners awakened, like Nikola Tesla, for instance. He was a fantastic transmission tower. Would close the eyes, the visions, and he'd get it done. Completely transform the world. Ah, pretty handy. But how is our attention span, and how can we check on it? How can we improve it? So, how many times, look, if when you're looking at a computer, how many times you just go off onto Facebook or go make a coffee? Don't do that, herbal tea. And then people think that they're smart and they're focused and paying attention, but how about this little test? Sit with yourself, close your eyes, 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, and stop distracting yourself with lots of different things. See if you can do it, because the more many can. It's the simplest thing, but if you can't do if you choose to avoid nothing and choose to avoid yourself, how can one achieve anything? They don't know themselves. So when you choose to close your eyes and check in with yourself, I like to focus on the third eye. It's up to you. How long does it take before thoughts come in? How long does it take for a vision to come up? How long does it take for a distraction? I've got to go do this. That's the real subconscious attention span. Yeah. So, people who are buzzing around just doing their normal day thinking I'm busy and I'm great have never even stopped to check in with themselves, how they're actually feeling, what they want, who am I, ask a few questions. They don't have an attention span at all. I call it walking sheep or zombies in the zombie apocalypse, because you ridiculously, like the way I see it now, you would not believe how sick and decrepit and full of diseases people are, and destroying themselves constantly with every move. They just don't know the properties of the food, and they don't know how to feed themselves. How can we self-respect or respect anyone else who cannot feed themselves? Pretty handy, you know? And another good solution is candle gazing. We call it Tradaka in yoga. So if we've got a candle, and I need a little whoop, and gaze at it. Start at the wick with your third eye. Oh, that's working well. Then move to the side. Move to the, the black bit, and then the blue bit, and the orange, and the yellow, and the different colors. Say 30 seconds each one, and then bring it back in. So what it does is expands the perception and then brings the perception back to focus. So you'll notice you do it a little bit, get a bit of practice, ideally daily. You'll notice how focused you become, but still aware of your surroundings. This is beautiful. Being of the world, but not in it. So you can perceive the world, you can perceive yourself, but still being focused. Be able to get stuff done and know what you want. First rule of success. And, well, for me, I haven't done it for a while, but the last time I did, it was just, a dot on the wall, or a sticker on the wall. How long can you put your third eye on there and keep the vision clear and open eyes without blinking? Yeah, try it. Because blinking is an impulse that we can change, and it's also another way to say that, hey, I'm in control of my own bodily function, not something else. Because there's thousands of things in there that are fighting for control. It's what we call the internal battle. Which wolf do you want to feed? Heaven and hell. All these different duality concepts. How about we get to focused attention, and then we might actually be able to achieve something in our lives. So, how long is your subconscious attention span? I have to give it another practice, but last time I did it was staring at the dot for about 12 minutes, blinking once. So, feel free to beat it, if you can. And if you do, tell me, because then I'll have another go at it. Subconscious attention span. Do people even have one? Well, we better work on that, eh?